We're back! Welcome back, everybody. How we doing? Good to see you. Oh, what a day. What a day. Bath are having their anuses sewn back up after that absolute annihilation. They got Lana Rhodes in that last game, didn't they? Jesus. And I went looking for the Leicester Bordeaux game. Has that been canned? Did I miss something? I think I might have missed something. But yeah. They're gaping, aren't they? Right, anyway, we're on to this one. Welcome in, one and all. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Looking forward to a bit of the Ulster men this evening. Up against Clermont. This has got Humdinger written all over it. Fleshin! Welcome in, Fleshin. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you back. Twice in one day. You are being treated. Adam, you're gaping. Play your cards right, son. Send your dad round. Right, Rory. Welcome in, Rory. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see a little bit of chat early doors. This is lovely. Right. So, Ulster Clermont. This has got Humdinger written all over it, hasn't it? I'm looking forward to this one. Should be a tidy little game. Hopefully going to be fairly close. Just a little while left before kick-off. About 13 minutes or so. So, we'll have ball tracking up here when the game gets going. I'll tell you what, we'll bring it on now. We'll bring it on now. We've got something going on. We've got Germany 7s v Jamaica 7s going on at the minute. We're not watching it, but we're just something going on the screen, isn't it? It's lovely. Fleshin just got back from Oxford City Centre. Bloody nightmare traffic-wise. Yeah, I'm not surprised, mate. Traffic in the UK is getting worse. I thought petrol prices might fix traffic. Ain't bothered nobody. It's like £1.50 a litre. Just have my fucking money. It's mental. Right, anyway, let's get on to the teams. Ulster, home team, this evening, so we'll get into them first. Let's go in with the front row. So we've got O'Sullivan, Herring, Moore. By the way, worth pointing out, they've kept 13 of their starters from last week's game. So even though they're already through, they're coming with some noise. So O'Sullivan, Herring, Moore. Is that another try for Germany? Jesus. Herring, Moore, O'Connor and Treadwell are in the second row. Germany drew with Australia yesterday. In the sevens. Christ. Where are they coming from? Okay. Into the back row then we've got Rhea and Timoney and Vermeulen in at number 8. Onto the backs. Good old Ginge himself, Doak, is in at 9. Last couple of games I've watched him play, he's been absolutely cracking. Really looking forward to his performance tonight. And Ireland's mudding victim a bit, isn't he? Billy Burns. Not sure where the Irish stand on him. Some of them hate him. Some of them think he's not ready. Some of them think he's just never going to be good enough. I rate him. I think he's all right. Anyway, Billy Burns is in at 10. McElroy in at 11. Curtis in at 12. Hume in at 13. Balakoon in at 14. And Lowry, Rudder in the ship at 15. On to Clermont. And already, just looking down the list, I'm really wishing I spent some time going over these pronunciations. I never do. I never do. I'll never learn, chat. I'll never learn. But here we go. Falgo. Berrigree. Slimani. That's your front row. Jesus. It doesn't get any easier as we get into the seconds. We've got Jedrasic, Lavani are your second row. And Cancaret, Designay, and Van Tonda are your back row. Christ, let's just rattle through these, can we? Para and Hanrahan are your 9 and 10. Rackers on one wing. Villy and Barak are 12 and 13 respectively. O'Connor is 14 and Tibergain is 15. Wow. They're a mouthful, aren't they? Said the bishop to the small boy. Right. So, plenty going on in this game today as these players are still just getting loose, to be fair. They're not even gone in yet. 10 minutes before kickoff. Early doors. We're a little bit lively today. Right. So, what's worth talking about? Well, I'll tell you what is worth talking about. We had a smashing stream earlier this afternoon. I thought I was going to be in the mud for the COVID jab that I had in the morning. I'm in the mud now, but we're battling through. But we found out after the stream, we absolutely smashed it. We are 5 away. 5 subs away from our new our small target of 850. I'm wondering if we can get there tonight. 850 is on the cards. We just need 5 subs. Any 5 subs will do. And also we will set our usual target as well for our likes. We'll be conservative as we always are, and then we'll bump it up as we go. So we're looking for 5 likes in the first half. It helps out massively. So if you haven't yet liked the stream, please feel free to head on down there and do so. Like I say, helps out massively. It kills the algorithm. The algorithm gets all sexy over likes and just gets us out in front of more people. So the more likes, the better. It certainly helps us out massively. And you've been amazing in the last few streams at it. But only 76% of you, 76% of you aren't subscribed over the last 2 streams. So let's fix that a little bit and let's get some more subs on board and see if we can't set off our little sub alert down in the corner there. Right. Okay, another try for Germany. Germany balling. Where have these Germans come from? Right. Okay. What else have we got going on? We've got the poll going on. 6 of you already on the votes. Let's go. 67% of you think that Ulster are going to win this. 33% of you think Clermont. I don't know with this one, you know. I don't know. Should we go and have a little look at Rugby Kickoff? Let's go and have a little look at Rugby Kickoff. Let's have a goosey gander. I don't know if you can see this very well, but we'll go through the Ulster Clermont stuff. But here we are. So, previous encounters, last 5 results. Champions Cup 11th of December 2021. Ulster won by 6. Ooh. January 2020, Clermont won by a bit. Ulster won in 2019 by 5. Oh, this has got close written all over it, hasn't it? What else are we saying? 2016 was then before that. Clermont comfortably, both in 2000. Oh, say comfortably by 6 again. No, 7. Ooh. Right. Okay. So if you are in the UK, the game's on BT Sports 2. Same for Ireland, and if you're in the States, it's on in the US. What's the bookies saying? Ulster are predicted to win by 5 points with a probability of 72%. So there you go. That's that. Let's get a nice little screenshot of that there. Can we do that? No, we can't. Oh, God, it's all going wrong. There we go. We're back. Magic. Right. Oh, hang on. We've got the football on now. Brentford. Oh, Wolves are beating Brentford. Let's go. It's all going on today, isn't it? I'm giving away my secrets here. Let's turn that off a second. Oh, I've lost my thing. Is what it is. Right. My son played against the German under-18s in Germany a few years ago. Said they were huge and fucking good. Mate, everybody underestimates tier 2 and tier 3 rugby. I think Germany are tier 2, aren't they? But there's some quality rugby being played there. But yeah, he was in Oxfordshire's under-18s. I mean, that's not a shabby standard either, is it? You know, you gotta lay some respect on the Oxford under-18s. Right. Okay. Kickoff is just around the corner. Let's have some score predictions from you as well. What are you saying? Let me know in the chat what you're saying for the score today. I've got Ulster are going to win this 24. I'm going to go with 24-16. There you go. I don't know what the maths is for that. Yeah, 24-16. Say it with my chest. I believe in me. Right. Yeah, let me know in the chat as well. Let me know what you're drinking as well. What's your tipple this evening? Have you cracked open a bottle of wine yet? Have you got a few beers on the go? A couple of cold ones? What you drinking? What's your tipple? I'm stuck with the coffee, to be fair, because I'm feeling a bit grim after my COVID jab this morning. And I think a coffee is just going to get me through it. I think if I have a beer, I'll be on my back. Which, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing, is it? Who am I kidding? I'm married. It's no good. Right then, so couple of minutes away from kickoff, and the big boys are about to get themselves out onto the field of play, and we'll be off and underway. As well as that, let me know who you're looking forward to seeing play as well this evening. I'm certainly looking forward to Doak. I think he's a little live wire. He's got plenty to show. I'm looking forward to seeing some of this Clermont team, because I don't watch a lot of French rugby, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on. Certainly looking forward to that. 4 likes! 4 likes already! The absolute scenes! The absolute scenes! We're 1 away from the target before we've started the game. Let's go! I think we'll be moving this target before kickoff at this rate. But there we go. BT Sports 2. If you're watching along, by the way, if you didn't already know. I don't think it... No, it's not on terrestrial, is it? But they're just going through the teams on BT Sports now. So the players will be out in just a few seconds' time. And then we'll be off and underway in Belfast. As what are they doing? Oh, they've got a bit of a light show going on in the background. They're loving light shows at the minute, the club rugby, aren't they? They love a bit of... they've all invested in these LED floodlights, and they've all gone fucking loopy with them. I think we've rocked up to Blackpool or something for the illuminations. What's going on? Right. 6 likes. Boom. Right. 10 likes. Can we get to 10 likes before kickoff? Madness. Absolute scenes. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Of course, if you haven't subbed as well, get yourself subbed up. We're live most weekends with this alternative commentary. And we also do some videos as well, some little bits and bobs. Just to keep things going along. Right, ball tracking's on the right one now, so we'll get that up and ready to go. And the lights have gone out at the King Power, and here come Clermont running out into the darkness. That's got to be a bit harrowing, isn't it, if you're not used to it, running out onto a pitch that's absolute blackout. Well, I say absolute blackout, it's not, is it? There's a bit of low level lighting. The emergency lights are on. And here they come, the Ulster men all in red, Clermont all in white. We are about to get underway as the Ulster fans sing out in unison and wave their flags. It's all very lovely. Oh God. Hang on, what's that? Who's got the Japanese? Oh, hello, what's that about? Let me know in the chat if you know what that's about. The old Japanese sun. It looked a bit like the Karate Kid bandana. I thought that was the kamikaze fighters flag. Oh God. Oi, Hushkok Bio. What the hell is that? Vun Rent. Tell you what. Bloody rent boy. Get out. Right then. Okay, Luke Pearce in charge and we're off and underway. We're about 20 seconds behind the ball tracking as per usual. That doesn't matter a jot because we're all here for a bit of a giggle. And Ulster will instantly kick away despite being just outside of their 22. And Doak will get that up in the air. Doesn't go very far and Ulster retain possession. Good start from them. O'Connor drives up. Slow though is the process of O'Connor, and Doak will go back to the boot again. Questionable offside by Clermont, but didn't interfere, and it's well taken by the Clermont fullback to Bejian. So just trying to suck that Ulster defence in before they kick it away, and they do. But it's Balakoon who gathers comfortably, dances around the first tackler, and it's helped down by the second. And again, very conservative start to the game with Doak going back to the boot. Too long that one, and just over halfway, and Clermont will retain possession and will have a little run around themselves. Just playing very narrow at the minute, Clermont, just looking to draw in the guards, and made about 5 or 6 metres off the last 3 or 4 phases, so not a lot of return for the work rate, but certainly doing a good job of keeping that Ulster defence honest. Nobody really overcommitting to these initial breakdowns, just allowing ball to slide back and just get themselves reset and organised as we go through 9 phases. Now Clermont look to spin it wide a bit as Raka takes it into contact on the 10. Clermont just using the phases just to work their way into the game, just get a little bit comfortable. Raka has another carry and then into midfield. It's taken well off his ankles, and Hanrahan has a little dink over the top, and Billy Burns is there to clear up and trying to work out where the space is, and in doing so he's run out of time and has been crunched from behind. So Treadwell will have a carry up, and tackler doesn't roll away, and the first penalty of the game goes to Ulster. Oh, nice early exchanges there. Very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very regimented in their early exchanges. Gabriel, allez, Clermont, motherfucker. I think that's what MF stands for. If not, I'm sorry. Fleshing's on a nice IPA. Good to hear. That's what we like to hear. Get yourself a bit of Bishop's Finger in you. Wait, what? 10 of us in here. Let's go. We are rolling for those 10 likes by half time. We're over halfway. Unbelievable scenes, Jeff. 10 votes on the poll as well. Ulster 60%, Clermont 40%. From the penalty, Ulster have kicked downfield and they have a line out just outside of the 22. Yeah, Luke Pearce not taking any shit from nobody. Putting a few burly forwards in their place, and Doak will spin this out into midfield to Burns, who finds Herring. Is that? It can't be Herring. But Burns, a little shimmy, and the hole starts to open up, but it's closed quickly. Up and over the 22 through Lowry, so light on his feet, as Doak takes the offload and spins it away, looking for forwards off of Burns. Treadwell carries up just outside of the 22 now, but driving forward, pumping those legs. Good work from him. Hume. Curtis for Vermeulen. There's a mismatch there, and the line speed's coming on now. Ulster on front foot. But Clermont working well to slow them down by holding them up for a second or two. Burns just trying to find something that's going for him. Great tackle. Offside advantage coming for Ulster. Burns finds the forwards, playing a lot of forwards play off of 10, which is interesting. But there we go. A lot of ball in play time compared to what we were used to earlier. It was very bitty earlier in the early exchanges. This is much cleaner rugby, and it makes for much better viewing. You'll have to bear with me. I'm getting the hiccups already. I'm on these nicotine replacement tablets, and they ruin me. Are you for Clermont or Gabriel? Clermont or Gabriel? Clermont or Ulster? I'm not really for anybody, if I'm honest. I'm a Newcastle Falcons fan, but I try to stay. So, one, Newcastle are rubbish, so I don't tend to stream their games. But I don't tend to be for anybody. Rugby's the winner. But if I was picking one in this one, I'd probably lean towards Ulster, if I'm honest. I'm going to assume, Gabriel, that you are firmly in the Clermont faction. Anyway, up they come. Got them all. Ulster, that is. Play on as Herring has a little shimmy away from it, trying to get things going. Doak gets played in the ruck, so Luke Pearce's arm stretches out, and we have another advantage for Ulster. Burns has a little chip through, and there's nothing coming from that, so we are going to blow the whistle, and we will have the penalty. Ish. Let's go. Some sexual gravy rugby going on this evening. Things you love to see. Billy Burns doesn't fuck about it. Straight in the corner. Straight for the 5. We're going to have another line out. I will say something about this weekend. So used to watching rugby where teams are just keen on getting points on the board, and they will take 3 points from anywhere. I've noticed that in this they're a lot more interested in, oh, it's a try, a lot more interested in the 5s, and it's worked out this time for Ulster. They peel off the back of the ruck, and Rob Herring, 5th European Cup try in 45 appearances. He peels off the back of the maul, and he's just short, but as he goes short, he rolls over the line and dots it down on the line. Beautiful work from him. And it is a try for Ulster. Bish bash bosh. Let's go. Try. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for, Gabriel. We're not looking for specific teams. We're looking for absolute try-fests. We want to see sexual gravy. I want to empty my sock drawer on a game of rugby. Nathan Doak then with the 2. He's going to have a pop at this. It's a long old way out, I reckon. Oh no, it's on the 15, roughly. No, it's not. It's on the 5. So this will be a tricky one. 8 of you bad boys in here. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. 11 votes as this one sails off the post. Doesn't go over. Doesn't go over. Off the upright. Oof. 19 out of 24 kicks. It's not a bad percentage, is it, for this season? But Ulster very much in control in those early exchanges. Defensively very organised, and in attack clinical. And as I say that, Vermeulen spills it forwards, and we will have the scrum for Clermont. He's not happy with himself for spilling that. 3 likes to go. Let's see if we can get there. See if we can get 10 likes in half an hour. That's madness. That's insane. That's unheard of on this channel. Right then. So, we will have the scrum. Also, as I said earlier as well, we're on a sub roll at the minute. I'm going to see if we can get 5 subs in this stream. It's a big ask, but we're 5 subs away from 850, and we would love to get there. So if you fancy helping us out, go on, hit that sub button. Right. First scrum of the game. Let's have a look at this. How's it shaping up? And Jesus wept. It's held. It's held. Jouet, screams Luke Pearce, and the Frenchman get it away. And there's plenty of backdoor options available. And well organised from Ulster, but they're scrambling a little bit now. As it brought to ground inside the 22. Drasiak carries. Hanrahan off into more forwards in midfield. Advantage coming, not rolling away. It's right under the sticks as well. So it's a free shot to nothing, and there's 3 points on the table. Advantage is called, and no advantage. So we're coming back for the pen in the middle of the park. Oi, Luke Pearce has got his French on point. Luke Pearce with the silver tongue there, slipping into French and out into English like it's no man's business. Happy days. Scenes you love to see. I love when Wayne Barnes does it because he's awful at it. I'm not saying I'd be any better. Jouet. That's just me, just running around the pitch and Jouet. Right, so we are going. Para's going to go for 3 points. Got a bit of a sweat on already. Only 12 minutes in. Oh, that's sweaty Betty. Looks like Savile in a children's ward. That level of sweat. Right. About 15 metres out. Not taking any chances with this. Taking his time over it as well. Come on. It's dead straight. Yeah, he knocks it through. Down the middle. You don't miss them. 5-3. Just a 2-point game. This is what we want. This is what we want. Just getting a little look at John O'Gibbs, the Clermont head coach, director of rugby. It's his birthday today. Right, so Ulster gets back underway, and the kick is relatively deep into the front end of the 22. And Clermont there in a perfect line. So organised. Great to see. So many defences have like too many greedy wingers that are like shooting out, looking to make some miracle YouTube reel tackle. Anyway, Clermont kick it back. Lowry takes it comfortably and has a little run up to halfway. Into Vermeulen, who's cut short. Billy Burns looking out the back door. Finds Hume, but defence are on him quickly. And Doak will try and reorganise some shape. Clermont for me. Fleshen's a Clermont boy. Up it goes from Doak. And it's well taken from de Bergian, I think. And Humes, and advantage coming for knock on. Clermont still with the ball in possession as they look to get themselves reset. And I think we've got an offside advantage coming now. Oh no, just a knock on. I don't understand what he's saying because he keeps talking French to him. And Para will kick this one away, and again it's too long. And Lowry has space, misses 2 diving tackles, but the pass is loose. And Tippany will fend off, and Billy Burns is there for the offload, and Racker's on him fast, and has to flick it away to Doak, and it's ended up being a knock on, so it will be a Clermont scrum. Let's have a little look at that poll. 11 votes on it. 64% of you think Ulster. 36% of you are saying Clermont. I think this has got humdinger. I should have put draw. I keep meaning to put draw in there. I need 3, don't I? Could you imagine? Right. Great bit of handling as well. Let me know as well if you played today. How did you get on? Did your game get on? Mine got called off for COVID. So let us know what's going on with you. How was your ruggers? Did you get a try? Did you make a tackle of the season? Or did you just get absolutely boshed? Because that's cool too. Para flat to Racker, who's up and through Burns, and it takes 2 of them to bring him down. There's a big old lump, is Racker. As Clermont, well, that's forward, and Luke Pearce is having none of that. And we'll come back for the scrum. Sorry, got a bit. I got a bit of this tablet stuck on my teeth. It's horrible. Right, just lazy time in there. 3 likes away from our goal of 10. These likes are racking up. Things you love to see. And we've had a new sub. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much. Welcome in. 4 to go on the sub counter. And Ulster pop up, and it will be a penalty for Clermont. Great work at the scrum for them. And Clermont will have the penalty right in front of the sticks, about 45 metres out. So, sorry, not even 45 metres out, about 38. So, interesting to see what they do from here. Okay. Big old scrum for Clermont. And what are they going to do with the penalty? This will be the interesting one. Parrott lining up the kick. It's well within range, you would say. And this will be to take a 1-point lead. Hey, let's go. We got the 10 likes as well. You guys are mad tonight. Karma Peach, hi from an Ulster fan in Switzerland. Welcome back in, Karma Peach. I remember you from the last stream. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hoping you're smashing up that Ulster love at the minute. Had a good start. A little bit of discipline have let them down. It's 6-5 as the kick goes over. Clermont with a 1-point lead. And a knock on. Oh, is that an accidental offside as well? That should be an that wasn't anything as well. There's 2 men going up for it. No, it doesn't come off it comes off an Ulster player, so it is just a knock on. So good call from Luke Pearce, and Villy will be a little bit disappointed with himself on that one. So, Ulster with the scrum just outside of the 22. And this will be a decent platform for them to set something up. 10 likes. You guys are moving mad. We're not even at 20 minutes yet. It's mental. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. See if we can get a couple more in. Balakoom then carries up, gets them up to the 22. runners coming on at such pace. It's so good to see. Makes it so hard for a defence to organise. Burns. Humes, dancing feet. Get him on Strictly. Beautiful work as he gets up well inside the 22 now. About 15 metres out. Timoney. O'Connor, the pass is a little bit loose, but it's bouncing and... Oh, who's that? McElroy takes that fairly comfortably. And advantage coming as Clermont try to slow things down illegally. So free play for Ulster. Vermeulen. Creeping back up towards that 22 line again. Quick hands. Oh, and it's a good tap as Hume gets brought down. And there's no advantage, so we are coming back for the penalty. So you can have penalty here for not rolling, or a penalty over there for lying on the ruck, and they've opted to take it from where they are. 6 and 2 threes really. Just be asking the forwards to run further, so probably the right decision. By the way, if you do want to join the Discord, keep the conversation going, you chatty bunch, exclamation mark Discord, there you go, and that will give you the link to the Discord. You can join the Discord there. There's about 35-40 of us in there, and we have a regular little chit chat, just stuff about the channel and stuff about rugby, what games you want to see, stuff like that. It's all gravy, it's all gravy. Ulster then, on this maul, still going forward, just inside the 5. Dokes looking to have a little snipe around, and Balaclutcombe runs into some big old burly forwards and's driven back. O'Sullivan now, as they start to use these forwards and play off 9. Again, another advantage coming for Ulster. Herring looking for his second. 1.5 meters short, and Hume takes that at pace, but has to take it behind him. Doak looking for a little go his own. Advantage offside. Nothing that side, so he comes back the other way and gets slotted by Baraka. Burns wants it out wide. Quick feed to Lowry, and he's in the corner. Happy days. It's another try for Ulster. Sexual feet. Sexual feet. Get that man an OnlyFans. His feet are on fire. Right. That's so sus. I really must stop trying to say weird stuff. So he slides in the corner. He basically just a little goose step and puts on the burners, and he's on the outside, and there's Para's got no chance. Well, I tell you what, some of these Ulster boys are going to be absolutely terrifying Leinster players, because they're looking for Irish jerseys, and they got some good options in there. Doak wants to be knocking on the door, because I think he's far better than Hornswoggle's love child. What's his name? Oh God. Leinster scrum half. Come off the bench today. Looks like Hornswoggle's love child. What's his name? I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, Doak with the conversion. He's getting this one lined up. Again, it's another one right on the line. It's a longer way out. He's got it set up on the outside post and hooks it from the inside post. No, not Sex God. Not Sex God. Not Zimmer frame. The scrum half. Not fly off. Gibson Park. Gibson Park. It looks like Gollum and Hornswoggle had a love child. Right. It's really harsh. So, Clermont not happy with their penalty count at the minute, and that's understandable. And they haven't been good enough defensively, is what their defensive coach is saying at the moment. As they win a penalty on D. So he'll be a little bit more happy with that, because it's well in range. So we could make this a 1 point game again. It's kickable, that's for sure. As they point to the posts. So we are going to have a go at making this a 1 point game. Take 3 points off the score. Rightio. If you went in Leinster blue, you're going to struggle for that green shirt. I don't know. I think Ulster are not a bad source for for Andy Farrell and the Irish coaches, is it? Are they? I think they got 6 in the squad. I mean, yeah, it's not like the 80 that Leinster have got, but I mean, it's not a bad return, is it? Anyway, this one goes through, so it will be a 1 point game. 10-9. Oh, it's edgy, isn't it? It's edgy. Both teams keeping it close. Ulster with the tries. Clermont just chipping away at them with penalties. Fascinating scenes in Belfast. Don't forget, of course, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, we need 4. We need 4 for 850. It would be amazing if we could get there. Ulster and Clermont square P. I don't know what that means. I'm not going to lie to you, Fleshen. Do you mind speaking in English? Cheers. None of your Irish nonsense, even though you're Welsh. Don't be speaking in these Celtic tongues to me, man. I'll get a chub on. Right. Anyway, from the penalty, Clermont get themselves down to just beyond halfway for a line out. Right then. Okay, so Clermont up in midfield, up and over halfway, working their way towards the Ulster 10. And is that Vermeulen over the ball? No, he's off his feet. So Clermont put this up into the sky. Fairly short one. It's going to be a good contest. And Lowry takes it well, but he's straight into the arms of Raka. And eventually he's able to work his way down to a knee. And Luke Pearce screams release. And Clermont all off their feet. And another breakdown penalty. In the meantime, we'll have another look at the poll. 75% now say Ulster. It's creeping up. 16 votes on it. 25% in the Clermont camp. Woo. Okay. I tell you what, it was a good kick as well. So contestable. They put one up and stand 2 off. Interesting tactic. Let one go up and try and retrieve it, and the other 2 are in there for the tackle just in case, or the rebound or whatever. You don't have to take things away, Fleshen. You don't have to delete messages. I just don't know what it means. How many of them IPAs have you had? Right, so Slimany just getting a bit of strapping around his thigh. I think he's got a bit of a dead leg. So we are live tomorrow. We are going to be live 2 games tomorrow, hopefully. We've got Stad v Connacht, and then we're going to try and do Munster Wasps. Go back to back. Should be a couple of good games there, so do join us for that. If you haven't subbed, there's a good reason too. IPA, Indian Pale Ale. It's a type of beer, mate. It's a type of beer, Karma Peach. It's called an Indian Pale Ale. It's not as it's a bit like a bitter, but not as bitter. If that makes sense. Right, so at the line out, Clermont go up and compete and then knock it on. So it will be a scrum for Ulster. I tell you what, Kingspan's looking full. Do we know if it's a sellout? Looks like a sellout. I've been away too long. Yeah, gone are the days of an adventurous drink is lager and lime, mate. I was trying to say Munster and Connacht are good sides like Ulster, but struggle to get players in the Island squad. Well, we know what Andy Farrell's like, mate. Once he's got a favourite, you don't budge. He very much works on his core group. I'm not a massive Andy Farrell fan, if I'm honest. I'd be interested to hear an Irish perspective of him. So, you know, if you are Irish, let us know. Let us know. Or non-English. I think he almost ruined Stuart Lancaster's career, in my opinion. I don't think he was very good for England at all. But there we go. Anyway, off the scrum, Dokes goes for the loop and drops it. And Clermont try and kick it through and they spoon that. And Ulster recover. Dokes got away with that one there. And we're now out to the wing. There's Herring out there on the wing. With an advantage coming for Ulster. Offside. Doak goes blind again. Curtis to Lowry, who's skipping round, trying to find a hole. There isn't one to be found, and we will come back for the penalty. Right then. Billy Burns will kick this one downfield then. Half an hour gone. 11 likes on the stream. Madness. Let's see if we can get it to 15. Let's go, boys and girls. Doesn't Lancaster work for Farrell now? No, Lancaster's at... Well, I suppose, technically. Lancaster's at Leinster, isn't he? So I suppose, technically speaking, yes. Lancaster works for Farrell now. But the reality is that they're part of two different entities. As another poor line out. And it goes advantage knock on against Ulster. So Clermont will look to work their way out of their 22. Couple of dodgy line outs for Ulster. Put themselves under a little bit of pressure. 8 minutes left of the half. Leinster, Karma Peach. Yes, you're right, mate. Lancaster is at Leinster. So, good work from Ulster there, keeping that pressure on, forcing Clermont to kick, and they have done off the field, so it will be a line out for Ulster on halfway. Herring just trying to compose himself as he gets ready to put this one in, hoping for a better outcome this time, and it is. As Vermeulen goes up off the top. Burns. Oh! Curtis finds a gap, and oh, Hume was on his shoulder, and the offload was just too firm. He was never going to get there. That could have easily been a try. Flesham close enough. I mean, you're not wrong. Technically, he's further up the chain. Allez la Holmes de Ulster lol. Google Translate, please. I know what the lol means. Google Translate. Right, well, we've got to scrum anyway while I Google Translate this. Go, men of Ulster! Jesus. Come on, Peach, you're making it hard work. Go, men of Ulster, he says. Anyway, Clermont with the scrum on halfway, and they move it wide, and Racker's out there. He's a little monster, isn't he? Little ball of barbed wire as he carries forward. Again, he carries. And, oh, he's all the way up to the 22 this time. Thank you for the translation, Karma Peach. And it will be a penalty for Clermont. Rolling away. Racker is just putting his boots back on. He's lost those. Oh, good friend. Right, so good start from both teams in this first half. Really, really good encounter. Really close stuff. Clermont will be desperate to get a try on the board. Oh, it's a bit of a harsh penalty. Marcus Ray, after the tackle, just getting up off his knees, just affects the flight of the ball. And Para will take another penalty, which goes through, and Clermont take the lead again. It's back and forth kind of stuff. 10-12 to the Frenchman. I am in the French-speaking part of Switzerland. About you? I'm not in Switzerland. I'm in the English-speaking part of England. Yeah. No, I'm English in England. But I'm loving that we've got some global love. Bit of international. Even after Brexit. There's a bit of love for the EU in here. I just don't want to pay you any more money. Right. Clermont from the kickoff carry up over the 22. And Para, after putting Clermont in the lead, will box kick. And it's another good length box kick, but McElroy takes that one cleanly. You stop spamming. Who? Spamming what? Welcome in, Philip. I don't know what you want, but welcome in. About you is Belfast for what about you? Say what? Oh, whereabouts is Belfast compared to me? Different country. It's in Northern Ireland, I'm in England. I think that's what you mean. I hope that's what you mean. If I've got it wrong, I'm sorry. Right, anyway, penalty for Ulster. And they have a line out just outside the 22. Yeah, just taking him a little early. It's just a fraction early. Just really smart play from McElroy as he gets up in the air. He recognises the man coming and picks up his knees. He kept spamming messages of one of commentators. Oh, did he? Fair enough. I didn't notice. My bad. It's not Northern Ireland. It's the north of Ireland. Wait, what? Oh, I'm thinking of Munster, aren't I? My bad. My bad. My bad. Come on, Peach. I lived in Maidstone. Oh, fair enough. Not too far. Kent. Oh, McElroy. I got my geography off. No, Ulster is in Northern Ireland. What am I hearing? We are going to see a card as well. Another penalty, and Clermont go to the bin. I'll tell you what that was for in a minute. I got a feeling Philip's one of them ones that wants Ireland to be Ireland again. I don't think he's a royalist. Racker's going off. McElroy to be future Irish international. Mate, I think there's a few in there that are going to be future Irish internationals. Dokes Doak's tidy. McElroy's tidy. I think there's going to be some more caps for Lowry. Plenty to come from quite a young side. Yeah, I know, but it's like Ireland 6 counties. So they say north of Ireland. But it's in a different country. It's not even in the EU. Oh my god, politics is such a mess. Right. Welcome in, Philip. Anyway, I hope you're well. I hope you're doing okay. Ulster inching their way forwards through the mall then. Herring, he's in again. He's in again. It's another try. How many twists and turns has this half got? Not far away from a united Ireland. Hey, you're probably not wrong, buddy. You're probably not wrong. Andrew Davis, welcome in, watching from Belfast. Loving the commentary. Thank you so much, Andrew. Lovely to have you in. I don't think I've seen you in here before, so welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As Ulster are over the line through Herring. Pretty much identical to his first. Moore's rolling slowly. Gets a little bit of a splinter. Draws the guards in, and as he spots that, he backs himself on the blind side, and he dives over the line. Another brilliant try for them, for Ulster. Slalanti. Karma P just looking for some YouTube beef, I think. That try has been checked and confirmed in the background. You see, that's how TMO should work. That's how TMO should go, man. Oh, bloody hell, we're speaking tongues now. I ain't going to try and read that one out. It will come to an end. Will it, Philip? Well, everything does, doesn't it? Yes, our day will come means welcome in Gaelic. Ah. Jeez. Christ. Right. Half time. Scores 17-12. Doak finally slots one. And it's been a cracking half of rugby from both sides. So at the break, Ulster 17, Clermont 12. Means welcome in Gaelic. What country are you from? Or what county am I from? I'm from, well, county, Bedfordshire in England. Do you know what I mean, Flesh? Do you know what I mean? I need a translator for tonight's chat. I mean, Nathan Doak, how is he playing? Phil, he's playing all right. I wouldn't say he's having the best game in the world, but he's been lively and he's got a few things right. He's got a few things wrong. He's having a fairly decent game, but I certainly wouldn't. I wouldn't say that he is lighting it up as much as he has done recently. Oh, look at that. We're telling each other where we live. That's beautiful. Hang on. So you've lived in Maidstone, you've lived in Ballycastle in Antrim, and now you live in Switzerland. You are well travelled, Karma Peach. Right. Oh, hello. What have we got going on here? Yeah, we got a new sub. Thank you, Ian Patterson. Welcome in, Ian Patterson. Snuck up on us there. Why hasn't that come through on there? Oh. Well, I don't know. 'Tis what it is. Nathan Doak and Craig Casey next future nines for Ireland. I think the future's nearer than you think. I don't really rate Gibson Park. I think he's at best useless. And I don't think that there's got a lot of time left for... Oh, God, what's his name? Oh, I'm having one of those nights that I can't remember anybody's name. Lions. Pretty boy. Can't think. It'll come to me later. But yeah, the 2 9s they've got, or their 2 main 9s at the minute, I don't think there's a lot of time left in them. And I think Doak is turning it on at the minute. And I think you're right about Craig Casey as well. Gibson Park is for now. Casey and Doak is for the Rugby World Cup. Murray, thank you, Philip. Yes, Murray. Yeah, there's not a lot of time left in his career, is there? So yeah. Ask the 2 boys what they call Wales in Gaelic. What do they call Wales in Gaelic? Conor Murray is the name. Yeah. Thank you, fellas. Conor Murray, indeed. Right. So, at the break, let's have a little roundup of what's going on in the stream. So, on the poll, 21 votes. Fucking hell, we are doing bits tonight. 21 votes, 67% of you in the Ulster camp, 33% of you in the Clermont camp. 12 likes on the stream. 12 likes on the stream. That's mad. Come on, let's get that to 15 before we restart. Can we get that to 15 before we restart? And we've had a couple of subs as well as we've gone on, which is absolutely insane. So we need 3 more subs for our goal. We can do this. We can do this. Right. We'll get some stats up there. Look, I'm going to take a very, very short break to go and recharge my cup of coffee. And I'll be back in just a jiff to chat more nonsense at you for the next 40 minutes. I'll see you in a second.
Give me one, brother.
Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice.
Hello, chicken nugget.
Ian Patterson subscribed to the channel.
Oh, that timing was terrible. That timing was terrible. Ian, I've just seen that come through. Thank you so much for the sub. I'm glad the alert works, though.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's float for now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
Alrighty then, we are back. We are back. Look at this. This is magic. Welcome back in, everybody. Welcome back in. Okay. Oh, we got some chat here. Conor Murray is on a central contract, so he'll be at the Rugby World Cup. Yeah, probably. More than likely. But he'll only be there as a granddad. I don't want Murray at the Rugby World Cup. But he will be, as he's on a central contract, paid by Munster and Ireland. Only 15 players on it. Yeah, I mean, you're probably not wrong. He's probably going. And to be honest, if you think about it, it's probably going to be valuable that he does go. And the reason for that is he's got a shit ton of experience, and he's going to be able to be in the ear of the likes of Doak and Casey, and really just talking them through the game, passing on that valuable knowledge to them, so that when they're out there in the middle, you know, he'll have all of that bags of experience that you can feed into them. Houston, we have lost contact with Luton. I'm back, Fleshing. I'm back. Don't panic yourself. Settle yourself. Oh wait, did we lag out for a minute? Oh no. Well, what did I miss? What else did I miss? Well, Ian, I'm really sorry that the alert came up just after I'd gone to break, but I'm glad that I was able to catch it just before I went, so I do apologise for that. Welcome in, welcome in. I haven't seen you in the chat yet, so give us a little wave or something. We are now just 3 subs away. 3 subs away from 850. There he is! This is better than listening to Big Jim commentating on BBC Radio Ulster. Ian watching from Belfast, Northern... Oh, fucking hell. Don't start Philip off again. Belfast, Northern Ireland, or North of Ireland, Philip. Either is acceptable. In the UK or Ireland. Both are acceptable. Fucking hell. Welcome to Daily Politics. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream though, buddy. Thank you for joining us. It's my pleasure to have all of you wonderful folks here. Right, 15 likes as well. We did it. We did it, people. Before half time, 15 likes. This stream's a madness tonight. Scenes you love to see. 24 votes on the poll as well. Ulster 71%, Clermont 29%. The difference between me and Big Jim is he knows what he's talking about. I just talk nonsense. And see how many innuendos I can slide into a stream. There aren't really innuendos, they're just blatant vulgarities. But yeah, well, welcome to the family. Speaking of which, if you do want to keep the conversation going, you can do exclamation mark Discord, exclamation mark Twitter, and the bot will give you links to both my Twitter and our Discord. Ian, let's leave politics out of this before this kicks off. Oh, don't. We've already all had it all with Phil. We've already had it all with Phil. He's on a madness. Trying to trick me into that Belfast was in North Ireland. And I was going, pretty sure it's in Northern Ireland, but I'll take your word for it. And then I went and Googled it. Can't believe I had to Google Belfast. I'm ashamed of myself. Anyway, back to the Ruggers. Well, what have Clermont got to do in this second half? Well, they've got to sort their discipline out first and foremost. Luke Pearce really hot around the breakdown. Isn't interested in anybody hanging around after they've made the tackle. And he's really pinging both sides for lying around in the ruck. And I mean, they're not even lying around in the ruck. They're just not getting up quick enough. You've really got to spring off the base with Luke Pearce. And both teams are paying the price for it. Other than that, they probably need to actually get over the line. They've got 8 minutes left on the bin. They're going to be down to 14 men, and their big lumpy winger is out of action. He is in the gulag. So we are hoping, for Clermont's sake, that when he comes back he's fit and fresh and raring to go. Well, Scarlets are only 1 point down against the Bears at half time. Shut the front door. You're joking. Oi, that's a big result for them, because the Bears should be trouncing them. Anyway, back in Belfast at Kingspan Stadium, Ulster are getting ready to kick us back off. Ball tracking ever so slightly ahead of us as usual. And we will get back off underway. Right, let's stay conservative with these like goals. Let's stay conservative with these like goals. Let's see if we can get to 20 by full time. Yeah, stick to the rugby. We're all just a big family. Lol. Amen, brother. I'm with you. I'm with you all day. If you've got an oval ball in your hands, I'm in love with you. I'll have your kids. Right. So, first mistake off the kickoff again for Clermont. Sloppy stuff for them. More sloppy than seconds with your sister. It's awful. Off his chest, through his hands, off his chest, and it's a knock-on, scrum down, Ulster. Who was that? I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Jedrazik. Anyway, it doesn't matter who it was. It's an Ulster scrum, and it's just outside of the 22. Ulster packed the open side. So, I think they have anyway. Balakoon hugging the touchline. So let's see. Curtis in behind to Burns, puts his little stabby kick through. Oh, the bounce wasn't kind, and he had the wheels to win the foot race there. And good hands from Clermont, who will now look to set a bit of field position as Lasagna steps in at scrum half, and Para will kick this away. Oh, I say Para, it wasn't. It was Harahan, and with a boot like an absolute Toblerone, this Ballens kicked it straight into touch. I think he's only just outside his own 22. Just to add to the laugh on here, my favourite auntie is a Munster lady living in Llanelli. Are you a little bit impressed that I got the in there? You shouldn't be, because it's how it's actually said, isn't it? I don't even think I got enough of in there. No, I need more phlegm. Auntie's a Munster lady living in Llanelli. Oof. But Lasagna has saved a little bit of face for Ulster there. Oh wait, no, he's not. He's got him in the mud because he's given away a high tackle by the looks of it. No, it's not. Oh, it is. It's a penalty for high tackle. Great work, but to no avail by the looks of it. Oh no, it is. It is for Clermont, so Hanrahan will have another opportunity to sort his Toblerone boot out and get that downfield, and does so to just over halfway. Wigwam bam. Thank you, Fleshens Auntie, living in Llanelli. Sorry, that was uncalled for. I apologise. Okay. Up goes the line out, down into the maul, and it's well sacked, but easy enough for them to secure possession. So Clermont will set up the Caterpillar on their own 10. And, well, to be fair, I'd like to see him play from midfield like that. Don't think you need to be kicking the ball away there. As Doak, in the same position, opts to spin this wide. And there is space out there for Balakoon, but Balakoon opts to go it alone. For Mullen, big beastly carry that we know he's so good at. Hume, oh, he's lost his ribs. Oh, he's lost his ribs. Who was that? I think that was Lowry. He's been absolutely annihilated, picked up and driven back 5 or 6 yards. Get that in the highlights reel. That's filth. That is absolute filth from the Clermont hooker. As Thibonet nearly loses his shorts in the contact. Never make love on a stretcher, you'll get carried away. For fuck's sake. Oh shit, we're missing stuff. Right. Oh, it's all gone tits up. Clermont dropped the ball backwards. And then Ulster look to swing it wide, and as they do, the retreating Clermont defenders take the interception, and we're back in Clermont's hands just on their own 22. Fucking hell, Carmen Peach. What am I hearing? Para fires it back to Hanrahan, who boots this downfield. Advantage for Ulster, failing to retreat. Hume. Oh, that's harsh. That's harsh. He's pulled them back. He wasn't held in the tackle, but Luke Pearce has deemed them as held. And we will come back for the original penalty, which is on the 22, so it's in a better position anyway. And happy days for all involved there. Right. Dokes points straight to the posts to make this more than a one-score game. Okie dokie. Oh, right, okay. It was a comedy of errors. Right then, so while I was busy chuckling away to myself, Hanrahan has looked to kick this downfield. Billy Burns has stuck a boot out and got the got the charge down, which has then been spilled backwards by Clermont, picked up by Ulster and intercepted by Clermont again. In the meantime, the flags go up for Dokes as the kick goes through. 2012. It's an 8-point game in Belfast. Woof. 2 minutes left on the clock. My coverage is 2 minutes behind. Pause your telly. Oh wait, your telly's 2 minutes behind me. That's unusual. In that case, pause me for 2 minutes. I don't know the answer. I don't know how to solve your problem. Pause one of them. Brought my wife a vibrator for Christmas. She broke all of her front teeth on it. Oh my god. Jesus, Carmen Peach. Right, McElroy out of the wing, just outside of his own 22. Ulster keen to play it from anywhere. They've got that old school Bristol Bears look about them. Just wanted to play it and swing the ball round and enjoy themselves, have a bit of fun, which is great to see as it goes up through the forwards from Burns, and now spread wide again. Looking to work width to width. Put this Clermont defence under pressure fitness-wise. 16 likes on the... I'm streaming. Oh, this is problematic. Right, anyway, Ulster up and over the 10. Doak, I tell you what, he's getting a hell of a workout because they're firing this from wing to wing. They're back out in the middle of the field now. Just a little bit of Harlem Globetrotters about their play as Doak looks to have a little carry and a snipe and is unaffected, and he's got time just to do what he wants with the ball. A couple of phases there, he's stood still with it and had a little think about what he wants to do before firing off a pass. Lowry with a little stab through, but Parr is there to cover and gets that off, and they will need to find touch here and don't. Here comes Burns then. Slips into the tackle. Dokes goes blind. Timoney beats the first one with a good handoff. Up to the 22. Doak has a little snipe. And he's absolutely pile-drivered back over the 22. O'Sullivan. How many phases is this? As Burns is picked up and he just hands the ball off and wonders why he's still in the air. Moore. Just getting over the 22 now with a nice powerful leg drive. Who do I support? I support Newcastle Falcons. And here goes Lowry. More dancing feet. He's brought down a metre short. Anything now will get them over the line, you'd think. Advantage coming. It's going to be another yellow card for sure. It's got to be. And it is a try for Ulster. 9 phases of consistent play. And who is it? Looks like Moore is over. Great work from Ulster as they start to pull away from Clermont. Just really enjoying their rugby. Great stuff to watch. Beautiful dancing feet from Lowry. Beats his first man. Gets onto his second man and then is just about brought down. Just short. Probably if he'd have had a little stretch out, he might have been able to reach it. But he's a fairly short fella, isn't he? Billy Burns, just a missed pass. Gets himself outside. Takes 3 of them in the end to finally bring him down. Geordies are nice people. Yes, we're lovely. We're wonderful. I don't sound like one anymore. I sound like a Lutonian. I have been here for 15 years. And yeah, Lowry, just a little step. Doesn't fool anybody. Dokes tries to have a little bit of a clear out. And as they look like they're organising, a little dive over the line. And Clermont found on their heels a little bit. So another conversion, not an easy one, but another conversion coming for Doak. 25-12 is the score. 16 likes on the stream. Come on guys, let's get it up to 20. Can we do it? 14 of you in here. Amazing stuff. Keep those votes coming in on the poll as well. We'll have a look at that in a minute as the conversion is good. 27-12. Happy days. Can't really see how it goes through because of the camera angle, but I tell you what, from where he was, it's an absolute dinger. Clermont don't look too happy. They don't look too happy at all. By the way, if we're not watching the game you want to watch, do join the Discord and have a little chat with us. Oh no, we lost a sub. Do join the Discord and have a little chat with us. We're more than happy to try and cover what you want to watch. We've got some MLR coming up. Swiss cheese tonight. Are you still on innuendo jokes? I don't know. Oh, a little bit of Harlem Globetrotters gets Ulster into trouble, and Lowry's slotted back just outside of his own 5. And Doak will say, I've seen enough. No, he won't. He'll give it to the forwards to have a little pump up. Now he's had enough, and he'll kick this one downfield and into touch, and we'll get a reset from the line out. Oof! Clermont just looking a little bit slow at the minute. They're lacking a little bit of pace. Jogging around the field, but they've been asked to work really hard from Ulster. Ulster doing a tremendous job of using all of the width of this pitch and all of the time. Just how good are the French teams? Are they bothered by this competition? I would say they are. Considering you had 2 French teams in the final last year, I would say yes. Full of holes like a bad defence. To be fair, defensive sets haven't been too bad tonight from either team. They've been pretty well organised. They're just being exposed with this width. And knock on, and Ulster get the ball back just outside of their 22. And Billy Burns doesn't want to be down here, so he'll fire this downfield and find nobody at home. And now it's chased back and collected inside the Clermont 22 as they charge on up to the 10. Para, nearly spilled by the Clermont forwards. And it's gone backwards, says the referee. And is there going to be a kind bounce for Clermont? No. Ulster have possession. And Racker's back on the field. Racker's back on the field, and he's slotting men for fun. I tell you what, there's been some big hits go in tonight. And then more off the floor. Beautiful work, and this fluid hands just to glide up the pitch. Ulster have looked so good. So good ball in hand. To be fair, the Irish teams are as good as you can get club-wise. They are at the minute. They are doing bits at the minute. And so are the French. The French are up there. The problem with the French clubs is this dinking over the top goes out on the full, and we will come back to between the 22 and 10 for a line-out. Billy Burns really pissed off with himself. The problem with the French clubs is they lack the professionalism of the home nations clubs. So there's a lot of pressure on the home nations clubs to be pro. The way they work, the way they set up, their media training, everything about their job is career rugby. Where, as far as I'm aware, the French, they turn up, they have a fag, baguette, bit of wine for lunch. It's very chill. It's very chill. They're just good players with big money. Is what I've heard. It's just what I've heard. I'm not saying that's how it always is, but that's just what I've heard. So they lack a little bit of professionalism, and it causes a little bit of inconsistency in the way they play, which is why you can see these occasional upsets where, like, who have we had this weekend? There was an upset this weekend, wasn't there, with a French team? I can't remember, but yeah. Anyway, that's my 2 pence on the subject. While we wait for that line out to get set. 17 likes. Let's go. This is insane, man. So good. And it reflects in the amount of people that have been in, because we've nearly hit 500 viewers throughout the stream, which is mental. Right, well, that kick's gone nowhere, and Clermont able to retrieve it. And that nearly went completely pear-shaped as he folded from the knees up. And Clermont get themselves up to halfway. Big tackle from Treadwell to stop him dead on the run. And Horohan, will put it up in the air, and McElroy's up for it, and that's well-timed tackle. And Ulster now will look to start again from just outside of their own 22. O'Toole. Be interesting to see what Leinster and the Irish provinces look like without their internationals. Although you've got a break. URC are having a break, aren't they, for most of it? Which I think is a bit... I mean, it's good for some of the clubs because they'll all be full strength. But at the same time, it's bad, isn't it? Because we just want to watch some rugby. More rugby, the better. Anyway, Clermont on the march. Got to make something happen fairly quickly if they've got a chance of getting it back into this game. 27-12 at the moment. Para just chips one over and Balakoon parries it back to Lowry, who dances past the first and wriggles around the second, but Para brings him down and they're out of trouble and back on the front foot. Ulster just slowing things down a little bit now. They need to keep that pace on, keep that electricity on, and as I say, that chip through from Doak for Hume to collect, and he beats the first defender, and now they switch on a bit of gas, and there's a kick to the corner for Billy Burns. Oh, McElroy exceptional to get there in time, and the French are scrambling back 5 metres out for Timoney. Ulster looking to really pile on this pressure and put this game to bed, put it beyond a shadow of a doubt. O'Connor carries up and is driven back. O'Sullivan and this Clermont defence are blitzing hard, getting up in the face. Things you'll love to see, but it does mean that there's space out wide, and that's looks like it's a forward pass. We're coming back. Oof. Okay, so we've got some changes coming. Bring those to you. We're just watching some replays of that beautiful little chip over. Great wheels from McElroy. Really caught Tibshane in two minds as to what to do, and unfortunately the final pass is just a little bit too much, and it does indeed go forward. Fleshin, always think it's the time to play Leinster during the Six Nations, but never seems to work out that way for the Scarlets. Don't think it works out that way for anybody, mate. They've got so much depth in their squad, haven't they? It's insane. Right, so... well, we're trying to get these bloody changes organised. Luke Pearce having a right mare with the substitutions, but we have got a scrum for Clermont about 8 metres off their own try line, so under a little bit of pressure here, and we'll want to get rid of this fairly quickly, you would imagine. As this one gets set and the ball is in. Jouet is the cry from Luke Pearce, and they spin it wide, looking to emulate Ulster a little bit, and space is found downfield, but there's Lowry underneath it, and you've got no chances. Oh, well, some snipers got him. His feet are that quick that a sniper found him, and he carved himself down on halfway. Burns to McElroy, and it's going to be a knock-on against Clermont. Line out or scrum will be the question, because it went out into touch. Ulster will be pretty happy with that. Right, well, I mean, I want to know what the Bristol score is now. How are the Scarlets getting on? Let's bring that up as well. Oh, 16-14 to Scarlets with 30 minutes left. Oi, oi, there's a game on our hands over over at Parky Scarlets. Right, Doak into Hume, who carries to halfway. I thought they would have given Doak a rest by now, but I suppose he's young blood, isn't he? So keep him going while he can. Get all that experience in him. As it's a bit of a high tackle. Slides up, so there's nothing dangerous about it. It's not going to be a yellow card. It's penalty only. Excuse me, sorry. And we're going to have a kick to touch. Lovely jubbly. I'm shatting my pants at the score, Flesham. Oh no, Flesham. I mean, when you've got Piatow in the backfield for Bears, it's always a scary moment, isn't it? That guy can tear up turf. Right. Right, 20 likes as well. Let's go. Happy days. I daren't look at the subs. I don't think we're going to do the subs tonight, but that's fine. Maybe tomorrow. Right. Hume. Doak just keeping things a little bit close to his chest. Doesn't want to have to do too much running around. He's done a lot tonight. McElroy gets the offload away, and who's that? There's Timoney bundled into touch. Looking a bit tired in the legs as well. Some of these Ulster boys starting to show some signs of fatigue as well. They've worked hard, dragging this Clermont defence around the Kingspan. Can't blame them for having a little bit of lead in the legs. But I'll tell you what, with a scoreline like this against a club like Clermont, there'll be plenty of lead in their misses tonight. Oof. Top shaggers tonight. The Ulster men are wearing their balls on their chest. Why? I don't need to say these things. I need to stop. I need to settle myself down a little bit. I get too excited. Morgan Parrott never forgot he called Ireland cheats. Brown lure. Well, I mean, all the nations cheat. Right, we've got some technical difficulties with the touch judge, and so the sound tech is coming in to have a little feel of his bits. Yeah, got both testicles, and your sphincter's nice and loose. That's lovely. Wonderful. I think we're good to go again. Sorry, Brownler is a wanker. Well, I mean, we all do it. That's why we've got sock drawers now. Right. Ulster driving this maul. And I think it's Clermont. It's Clermont's maul. It's being driven back and just about getting back in time for Parra to kick this one clear. And he does have to find touch. And Raka not happy. Because it's a shite kick. It's got about 15 metres. That is all come from a little bit of pressure. A little bit of Ulster pressure. Right, Carter off. Sorry, O'Connor off. And Carter on. Miss English humour. Well, we're here to bring it to you. We'll bring it to Switzerland for you. We're not going to invade though, because those motherfuckers have got like bombs under their bridges and shit like that. They'd rather blow things up, blow their own stuff up to keep us all out. Swiss security is insane. Right. Sam Carter has just come on. He's getting his first carry and he's driven back into it. Herring. What a game he's had. It's gone a bit sloppy. And Doak just holds it for a second to allow Burns to make the run and just get on the front foot, get beyond his tackler a little bit. Lowry stepping in at 10, and oh, it's a horrible pass for Balakoon, but he does well with it and finds a little bit of a hole. Like a good blow. Long. Fucking hell. Oh, do you know what? I remember when I first started this channel about 11 months ago, and the Big was one of the OGs in the streams. He used to get really, really funny when it would get a bit vulgar. Don't tell the wife. I won't tell her nothing, mate. I'm where secrets come to die. I mean, it's all over the internet, but yeah, you can tell me your secrets. Weird. Right, Dokes, he's going to go and have a cup of tea and a banana. He's probably going to put some suntan lotion on because it's a bit sunny over there under those floodlights. And he is done for the evening. So on comes Shanahan for this Clermont line out, which goes wrong, and Herring gets it, and Lowry beats the first, steps the second, finds Shanahan, who's he's brought down with a bit of a seatbelt, but they get away with it. And again, Ulster are on the front foot, but running into traffic. Fondue. Oh, hang on. Where are we taking this? Can't repeat. Are you okay? Herring driving up, still driving, brought to ground eventually. Ulster looking to find runners, and there's an advantage coming for them now. Proper on the front foot as we come into the 6th phase. And again, they just turn that dial up a little bit. Burns switches, and Balakoon is in the corner. Try time. Bish bash bosh. Haha, I worked with a lad from Swish. Absolutely great lad. And outdrunk all the poles on the team. Let's go. That's what we want to see. People up for a good time. People up for a good... We're here for a good time, not a long time. Is that not right? 32-12 is the score as Balakoon goes over in the corner. And I'm guessing Burns is going to take this. Lovely little show and go. Completely undoes Raka from Lowry. Shanahan gets a bit of a carry and then is carved down. Burns switches direction, goes blind. All of the Clermont defence have watched him unfolded, and Ulster are cruising into the corner. Fine, Ulster. Fry is better. Go on, Ulster. Let's go. 20 likes on the stream. Let's go. Can we get to 25? We've got 14 minutes left of this. Let's see what we can do. German-Swiss lad, but all the Swiss I've met are good lads. Well, they get on with everybody, don't they? Because they have to, because they're neutral. But the German-Swiss lads, they love looking after your art. Right, French team of frauds. Pass it on. Rock and roll rugby! Let's go! I haven't seen you for ages. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Yes, please, dear. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, French teams are rolling in the fraudulence today. Sorry, my wife just stepped in to ask if I wanted some dinner, and I would absolutely love a chip shop dinner tonight, because we are living a dream in this house. Right, Scarlet's 21, Bristol 21, by the way, if you didn't already know. Oh, Fleshen. Where is your sphincter? Where is your sphincter? It's twitchy bum time, buddy. Right. Time is off. Clermont have a line out. Sure, line out anyway. Too busy watching the boys down west give Bristol a hell of a game. Looks... I'm starting to regret we didn't do that one, because it looks like an absolute dinger. 19 minutes left on that one. But I thought this one was going to be the dinger, if I'm honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought Bristol might be bending the Scarlets forward a little bit, but they have not. And I thought this one would be the really close one. How wrong I was. Don't take my betting advice. Oh, and there's a little bit of space outside for Clermont as they roll up towards the 22. Fuck am I watching but shitting it. Oh, interception on, and Sheenan didn't see Raka there, and well, quite frankly, if you don't see Raka and you run into him, you may as well have just run into a concrete pillar. But Ulster come away with it and boot it downfield, and Raka's going to have a roll back. If I can miss the Irish music, the crate, I'm guessing that's the crack. Switzerland is too expensive, even the women. Oh, Lord. As Clermont then now with the opportunity to work this forward towards their own 10. And they start to swing it into midfield. Looking to work the forwards off the 10 channel, which has probably been their most effective line of inquiry all night, as well, he's going to run across the entire defence, and he does find the offload, and there is again some space out wide, starting to find a little bit of room, and it's Clermont's first try of the evening. It was well worked eventually. They made hard work of that, but it is going to be a try for Clermont. The offload to Van Tonder, and he will be in and over, and he's absolutely blowing out his arsehole. There we go. So, I mean, I don't think it's game on yet. Clermont probably need another try to be in game on contentions, but there are 10 minutes left on the clock. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Still 21-21 at Parky Scarlets. Keep you up to date on that. Keep Fleshin's bum twitching. Whoa, we got 30 votes on the old poll as well. 73% of you think Ulster. Well, at this stage, I'm probably with you. Cleaning, rested left, out a lot of first choices, I heard. Oh, Clermont. I'm not sure. If I'm honest, I don't know a lot about French rugby. If I'm honest, I don't tend to watch it because I can't pronounce any of the names. And that one hits the post, so no conversion. They really probably needed that. Big hairy one lot. Lol. Wait, what? Karma Peach, what are you smoking? You need to get off them mushrooms, mate. My hearing. It's a madness. It's a madness. A bit like the madness that's going on this evening in the games. 34-17 is the score. 9.5 minutes left, and Clermont with a really bad kick, but they get away with it as it's knocked forward. 21 likes on the stream. Can we get it to 25? Can we do it? We need 4 more. 10 minutes. I believe in you. I believe in you, people. Where's the Bears? It's not on TV, is it? It's I think it's on the EPCR website, which is one of the reasons why I wasn't streaming it, because it's always a bit dodgy on there. I never quite trust it. Anyway, Penno, O'Connor, massive handoff from Clermont as they roll up towards halfway. And a little dink through, but it's covered by Balakoun, and Ulster will retain. Oh, beers! Sorry, I miss. Oh man, I need some glasses. I think I'm getting old. No beers tonight. I had my COVID jab today, so I'm feeling a little rough around the edges. So I was like, stick to the coffee. Stick to the coffee today. But we'll be back on the beers tomorrow, no doubt. What's your tipple this evening? You've always got an interesting beverage on the go. What are you drinking tonight? As Clermont again work their way towards halfway in receipt of the kick. Clermont need 3 tries, but here could be the first. As De Bergian carries up to the 22. De Jaziak. Why have they got such complicated names? Viola. Out it goes. And Racker's in. It's another try. Heineken 0%. Nah. Rock and roll. We might have had a try. We have had a try from Racker. It's 34-22 at the minute, but we need to address this rock and roll. You can't be drinking 0% beer. Mate, it's like licking out your sister. It tastes the same, but it's wrong. What's the matter with you? What am I hearing? Mate's got a Wales vs Scotland ticket for me if I manage it. Oh, I mean, that's a juicy one. Well, 10 points in it now. And you've got to manage this game. You've got to manage this game. You've got to manage this clock. 6.5 minutes. Incest. Hey, that's what it's like. I mean, I'm not speaking from experience or nothing. I'm just telling you what I hear on the street. Is that the French way of saying incest? Inceste. Right. So, Lowry's going to kick us back off. And a couple of forlorn faces on the Ulster side of the field. Clermont trying to work their way back into this, and you would feel that if they got back into this game from here, or from where they were, something's gone really wrong. What's happened? A bit like ball tracking. There we go. So, kick off and then the kick return. So Lowry will charge up to halfway. And he's always just winning the gain line contest. So powerful and strong and good at just getting onto the arms instead of onto the body. Just makes that extra metre. Just gives the 9 a little bit of assistance there, which lots of players don't do. Timoney, he's had a good game as well. As they just work this right to left, left to right, keeping the ball within the 15s. Nothing silly now. Just managing that clock, taking the game away, but it's been turned over by Clermont and they look to spin it wide. Racker out on the wing, looking to have a little bit of a tap dance himself up towards the 10. Clermont not going to go down without a fight. And who can blame them? They get a quick try now. All of a sudden, Ulster are in trouble. Penalty Clermont. Playing the ball on the floor. Well, just a little bit of cramp there. Looks like for Rhea, just showing as he stands up. Just jars his leg a little bit and ooh, tidy. Ulster can't blow this from here. Surely not. Surely not. And yeah, we have got a man down. This looks like we've got a little bit of problem with the knee. So we will have a moment's pause. Still need 4 more likes. Can we do it? 6 minutes to go. Can we get to 25 likes? I think it's a tall order. It's a tall order. But I believe in you. I believe in you. 74% on the vote. I think Ulster 26%. It's crept up a little bit. Clermont's votes have crept up a little bit. So, couple of games on tomorrow we're going to do Stade Francais Connacht and Munster Wasps. We're going to cover those games. And hopefully I'll have a voice left at the end of that 4 hours. Champions Cups weekends, man. They come thick and fast. Games come thick and fast. You've got to be on the ball. 22 likes now. Clermont have the line out about 9 metres out. They're just on the tip of the 5 metre extension line. And Maul is called. And they're trying to drive this forward. Edging towards the line as it splinters. And they're starting to roll now. It's going to be a try. It is a try for Clermont. Holy smokes. Oh, shit. Game on. Game on. The fuck are we seeing? Wow. Hey, this is next level stuff. Do not write Clermont off just yet. This will make it a 3-point game. And it's going to go through. It's going to go through. Ulster in all sorts of trouble. With 3.5 minutes to go. No, I need a poo. Fucking thanks for the information. Take me with you. Take me to the loo. I'll sit on the bog with you. Right. What a game of rugby. What's going on at Parky Scarlets? Let's get an update. Let's get an update. Oh, God. The Bears have put them away. 21-40. That's all done and dusted at Parky Scarlets. So we said that about this game. And it's a 3-point game with 3 minutes to go. Clermont trying to play out of their own 22. They've got no choice, really. They're going to have to run it from distance. Just outside of the 22 now. As they roll on up. They've got a long way to go. With a lot of lead in the legs. Good pick up out on the wing. For O'Connor. Varmahila. And the Ulster crowd begins to roar. The crowd trying to play the 16th man. No, my love doesn't extend to the little library, lol. I don't. Alright. Hold it in then. Stick a butt plug in. You'll be fine. No room, and O'Connor ends up being snagged in his own 22. Raka plays 9. Lopez looking for a hole. Little dummy show and go. Doesn't work out for him. Clermont just trying to push the pass. One more. And they're into touch with 90 seconds on the clock. And the Kingspan Stadium ignites with cheers. What a finish to this game. Fair play to Clermont. They could have said we've been done. But they have not. They have fought on and fought on. Swiss corks. Shite. Full of holes. 22 likes. Let's go, man. That's insane. That is mental. Oh, I think we've got a new sub coming in. We'll wait for the overlay. We'll wait for the alert. Right, well, we've got a man down. He's really struggling with some cramp out there, and I can't blame him. It has been an absolute speed monkey game. 3 more likes in the next few minutes. James D. Boyle subscribes to your channel. Thank you so much, James. I really appreciate that. We are on the road to 850, and every little helps. So thank you so much for that. We still need 3 more subscribers to get there. As up it goes, and the maul is called. 55 seconds left. Just looking to take some time off the clock. Ulster very narrowly set. Definitely just going to look to wind this clock down with runners left and right. Get the old piston going. And Shanahan looking for runners. Finds one eventually. Says just keep it close. Just keep it close. Shanahan doesn't want to push anything more than a metre. Get round the corner, he screams. Great work from Shanahan to keep them organised with all this fatigue in the legs. The clock goes red. And Shanahan bangs it into touch, and Ulster just about cling on to the victory. Great work from them. Amazing stuff. What a game of rugby. End to end kind of stuff. Beautiful. So the bonus point for Ulster. And they're just announcing their star of the match because they're so woke. They can't have a man of the match anymore. But my dick of the day is going to be... they've given it to Hume. I'm going to give it to Herring. That first half, Herring is my dick of the day. I thought he had a fabulous little game. Well, Bristol, there you go. The ball tracking's taken us to Parky Scarlets, and Bristol have scored another try, 45-21 over there. Ish. Well, I'm guessing Scarlets emptied the tank too early. Couldn't cling on. Come a peach. Praise be. Hallelujah, brothers and sisters. Right. That is it. Don't forget, of course, join us on the Discord. Have a chat with us. Tell us what you want to see next. We'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, there's the link for the Discord, ! Discord, ! Twitter. We'll give you our Twitter handle as well. Come and follow us over there as well. Fishbone, what are you talking about? Mate, are you smoking Skittles? You feeling alright?
Give me one, brother.
Very good, very good. Hey!
Very good, very nice. Hello, chicken nugget.
I love that.
James Boyle subscribed to the channel.
James the Boyle subscribes to the channel. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, join us over on the Discord. Come and have a chat. Come and have a chinwag. I've got my chippy dinner to get to, so I'm going to love and leave you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you all tomorrow for another one. Oh, Fishbone Herring. I'm with you. Okay, now tenuous links or what? Right. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for joining us. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to ruck. I'll see you next